The Minecraft movie is once again being able to dominate every single part of the internet in literally every way. Well, maybe except for the name, but that's another quirk. Me and my buddies, we already made a first video on this. Go watch that. It's far more in depth, and everything we said still varies. It's just that we got a brand new one, and I just want to give some quick updated thoughts while we work on a bigger video in the background. I have a few things to say. There won't be too many in deeps. Like I said, we already have that first video, and at this point, we might as well make a proper analysis when the full film's upon us. I cannot be more excited. Once again, the video will be split into three main parts: the trailer, insights, and cast. But I'm just gonna cover them all on my own since none of my pals are here right now. As usual, we'll start off with the trailer, and if any of you haven't seen the trailer, we'll once again just quickly catch you up. Okay, nice. After a solid 2 minutes and 31 seconds, we're all catched up. Now let's analyze. The trailer starts with Jack Black, or well, Steve, as a child. And we hear a voiceover of him saying he quote-unquote yearned for the mines. Now I think that was like a meme from a while ago, so a little strange that they added it in, but I'm not complaining. And after a quick showing of all the team members in this, we got a shot with Steve being an adult in the exact same location, and now he's heading for the mines.
And digging until I found.
I just like to pause here for a moment. In my last video, you heard me say this around when we were analyzing the trailer. And if you look closely in the scene where everyone's looking at the pink sheet, the red shirt boy holding a blue block, I originally thought it symboled the orb of dominance from Minecraft Dungeons. Some people thought it was the core of a beacon. People have thought that it could have symboled something to do with the portal, because the portal and the block have like the same texture. And I was correct. The blue block has something to do with the portal. It's what brings him to the overworld. In this scene, he inserts the block into another block, and the block that he inserts it into has a bunch of like Minecraft enchant language signs and stuff. Just something to point out. Anyway, Steve enters the overworld, and then we get hit with the oh my god. Perfect. This movie stands a chance. Maybe this movie still stands a chance. Next thing, we've got Henry going through the portal and smashing right down onto the ground. And then everyone else standing up. And if you can see, Henry's holding the exact same block. Also, for some odd reason, the lighting slightly changed. Another nice little touch. I also want to share some of my personal favorite scenes. Like the super fast minecart. The chicken torture scene. Henry flying with the elytra. Jason Momoa throwing the ender pearl, running away from all the mobs. Also, I am digging into these skeleton and zombies designs. They look extremely uncanny and scary, but in a good way. The iron golem and chicken designs are looking fantastic. The dog looks adorable. And also, we do get some shots of villagers here and there, including a wandering trader. But why is there a tundra villager in a plains village? Also, in this little scene where Henry, Garrett, and Steve are running onto the balcony, Henry is holding some sort of like gun. I'm not sure what that gun is, but once again, it could represent a mod. And my final sort of first critique is that the dialogue is so generic to the point it's actually funny. Now, I've got some more behind the scenes footage to show. And we can also tie this in with the cast as well. We also get a ton of, not a lot, but quite a lot of new footage of the real world. Like new locations, like some sort of game shop. Some new information on Garrett and how he's that world championship gamer. And he's still holding on to that glory ever since he was young. And he's like, I will not let go. But also thanks to this video and some shorts from Warner Bros., I can finally start building the blocks together piece by piece and figure out who these three outcasts truly are. First up, we're going to talk about Henry. And in the original behind the scenes from the Minecraft Live, they said yes, he's a young man going through a tough time. But they also mentioned that Henry represents a modder, because a big part of Minecraft has been the modding community. And in the short where we hear about Henry, we see him making stuff. Like he has a schematic and he's like wielding circuit boards together and stuff. Props to Henry, man. He might be young, but he sure is smart. Now this ties in perfectly to Henry's confirmed older sister, Natalie. And in the short where we learn about Natalie, Emma Myers explains that her character is apparently struggling with being an independent adult and doesn't really know how to handle her younger brother. Just want to regard, I don't think Henry's gonna be a menace, but I think his creative side can sometimes get the better of him. Also, she forms a close friendship with Daniel Brooks' character, Dawn. According to Daniel Brooks, Dawn is supposed to be kind of unintelligent, a little funny, and according to leaks, she's supposed to be a likable character. Now I want to add another point, since I didn't really get to this in my last video. I want to talk about the music. Now the music we didn't really hear much, apart from a remix of Calm One from C418, which was peak. The teaser trailer just had the Magical Mystery Tour playing in the background. So not really much about the score. But that's where I run out of steam for today. This was essentially just the DLC from my other video. I didn't get to any of the other leaks because I like to focus on what's mainstream media, so I can be surprised. But thanks very much for watching. Make sure to give my original video a watch if you want to see more in depths. See you later.